Everybody, welcome back. You know, we're all concerned with the you know what that cannot be named. Starts with a C and the V, I literally just came back from the store. I realized, this is one series I want on my Switch and I haven't covered it yet. So the Tomb Raider series, we'll talk about that in a second. But, yeah, I just came back from the store to pick up some soda and a couple of other things. And wow, it's really, I mean, people are really scared here. It's kind of shocking. So, now, luckily in my case, I've been at home almost the entire week, not because of, our work getting shut down, but, well, it was, but for a different reason, mostly just the rain. I work outside, so, you can't work in my job if you're being rained on. And unfortunately, there's been a few days where it felt like I had to go through a dang river just to get to work at home. Oh my God, just thinking about that's kind of a nightmare. Yeah, so, and some days, we were just scheming how we were going to make money. So, there's that. However, we've got the Switch wish list, and I did the PS5, the first episode, and I'm thinking I might alternate those, but who knows? You might get more than one. But right now, let's focus on this game series right here. And I would actually like to see this come for the Nintendo Switch, and it is the Tomb Raider series, the newer ones. This is the sequel, Rise of the Tomb Raider. Unfortunately, I don't have a physical copy of 1 and Shadow. Those are all digital in my collection on my PS4. So there's that. However, and it's also the same thing with the first game on my PlayStation 3. And unfortunately, I haven't been able to find a copy for the 360. I would actually like to, and this is also on the 360. So yes, the Switch can definitely handle this game with no problem. So let's talk about it. So first of all, the first Tomb Raider was great. It was incredible just for the PlayStation 3 and the 360. It had a good, solid RPG story. Sure, it was extremely violent. It's not for kids, and I do actually want to stress that because if you messed up, she was going to die in some really horrible ways. And oh my God, it was like watching a snuff film sometimes. Yet I do love the game. I like it. It's good, and I played on several different difficulties and stuff, and it just got better with Rise of the Tomb Raider. Now, as you can see here, I have the 20-year celebration edition, which check this out. If I can get it out, actually comes. See, it's not normal with the little collector booklet, and check that out. Pretty nice. So this was actually much worth it. I do actually wish I had you know, I had done an unboxing for this, but unfortunately it was too long ago. See, check this out. Inside you have all kinds of stuff. So it's really cool. And then of course we have the information here from, the company, Crystal Dynamics, and artwork and stuff, and stuff flying out. Um, and check this out. That's cool. I think this isn't just artwork from this particular game, but from multiples of stuff. It's really kind of cool. And oh, that's cute. She got a monkey. She got a monkey. So it gives you an idea just how long we've had Tomb Raider. And look here. I don't know if this is the games, the original one from this particular series or not, but this is a good little collector's edition to have. So the first game did that. It was about, I believe, Yamatai. Now they did base that movie off of it, but the movie was very different. Still very, very good in my opinion. They have a shadow-like organization. I often think, they could easily put Assassin's Creed with this, and it would be pretty easy, especially since Square and Ubi do like to do things together from time to time. So that's kind of cool. Um, yeah, it was just really cool, and I would love to have it on my Switch. The first one also got, remember when it got ported over to the PS4 and Xbox One, it was a definitive edition. It's one of those that I actually am very happy they did that to. It went from a barely stable 30 to a very nice 60 FPS. The graphics were finally went up to full 1080p, no problem. Uh, Facial technology had improved. They did some physics stuff with a few things. It was great. It was a great addition, and it had all the DLC. I actually had to go with my PS3 version. I actually had to buy a couple of the DLC things. So there's that. Now I do want to point out I'm not a big multiplayer guy, so that's something I really did not get into that much. But that's okay. However, I really enjoyed it. It was a great game, and the same is true here with um, Rise of the Tomb Raider. This one was just incredible. It got really fun. It was really impressive. And it was a lot harder, I thought, too. And yet, I couldn't put it down. And the cool thing here is that although this was an Xbox exclusive for a year, and I'm like, and a lot of other people were pissed about that, by the way. It was still an incredibly beautiful and well done game. And I'm just looking at this stuff, and this is right around the time that the PS4 Pro has come out. So as you can see here, there's no Pro listed yet. This was one of the games that got Pro enhancement, and just let me tell you this: it's night and day from a normal PS4 and Xbox One to the One X and the Pro. It's night and day. They look so much better. They run so much better too. So that's something to consider. Um, so yeah, that's something to consider, and it's a beautiful game. Plus, there's VR support too, so that's something else to consider. Um, then there's Shadow. Now, Shadow was the one that was truly made for the next generation consoles. It didn't have an earlier version like these two had. And remember, this one, despite PS4 being the only one that got it, there was a 360 copy. You can actually find it. It's available if you know where to look, and I haven't been able to find it. So there is that. Shadow though was great. It was actually a lot of fun. There were some definite changes and stuff. It caught my attention, but I liked that all three games felt like a good progression. Now, Shadow did have its issues, in my opinion, and a few things, but again, it wasn't that big of a deal. Um, I would actually like to see them either released separately or together as a pack. I don't care if I have to have three separate cartridges for these games, um, but I would love to play them on the Switch and the Go, and that would be just great. I would like though, and this is one thing for the PS5, and I'm not saying put Shadow on PS5. I'm just asking for this because of and I did by the way an unboxing on Shadows my first Halloween. It was part of it. It has Day of the Dead, so it made sense. But and I do want to stress this. Um, when it comes to that game, I would like, I don't care if you guys port it over or not, but with the original PlayStation 4 version we have, I would like if it goes, when I put it in the PS5 or I download it, I would like an update file so I could use the 4K with the 60 frames because I had to make a choice on those, and unfortunately I had to choose 4K over the 60 because it goes back to 1080p, and I'm playing this on a 4K TV at 43 inches, and now I have a 50 inch. I'm going to notice the differences, and trust me, it was that good. So I would really like an update for that so you could do both at the same time, and a lot of other games to get a better performance thing going because you're on a better system. It would be a nice little thing for the PS5. I don't know if they'll do it or not. It'd be nice. Who knows? Maybe they're actually checking out videos like this to see what people think. Who knows? But I would like to see the Tomb Raider series on the Switch. And I'd also like to see some updates to these ones and a lot of other games when they come to the PS5. And I'm hoping that our download lists as well for the PS5 will also include our PS4 games. I'm hoping. That's the one thing I haven't really heard anybody talk about. I haven't seen anything online. I haven't looked really online, but I haven't seen anything pop out. And I haven't seen anybody who's been talking about the system who knows people who are talking about features talk about that. So that would be nice. But I can pray. I can pray, and I kind of want to check out Mortal Kombat. Spawn's coming. I'm sorry I didn't do Joker. I'm probably going to do something with him and Spawn at the same time just for the hell of it. But things have just been happening. So I'll let you guys go. And like and subscribe. Have fun. Oh, and I'd like to thank that new subscriber too. Thank you. And see you guys later.